in life. Just a case of beer and some time alone with our wife. Friend, make no mistake, step up to the plate. If you've got a scratch, you need it. 'Cause we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of A.B. Yeah, we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of A.B. Like to get a little wild, we like to put a smile on the mid. If you're feeling like a frog, step on up, dog. You know we'll give you that stitch. 'Cause we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of a bitch. Yeah, we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of a bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Why is that so loud?
I don't know, man. You're running the goddamn controls.
It's always my favorite podcast every week. What are you talking about?
That's a good plug.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll just like soundbite that, put it on. It's always my favorite podcast every week. You know,
Gotta be like the beginning of everyone. It's always my favorite podcast every week, you know.
That's perfect. We are live on the Let's Get Stupid show once again in Karen's Corner.
My favorite corner.
We had a I don't know what you call it. I got home late, so Kales met me in my corner.
That's pretty much how you. That's the easiest way to put it, because that's what happened.
What is it? Wednesday night? Hey, we never did our picks last week.
No, we didn't. I thought about that. It was just, we were having too much fun making fun of Cam.
Great episode.
God, I thought it was one of our best.
Karen listens to like every episode while she makes shirts.
Right.
And she said one of the best episodes we've had in a long, long time.
Really?
And also congratulated Jacob Ross on being very funny and a lot of good one-liners in
He
there.
did have a lot of good one-liners.
He said he had a great show. So, and Cam, she said it was even pretty good, which is very remarkable that Cam was even
You
good.
got to dig into him to get anything, you know.
Right. But no, I thought Jacob Ross was funny on last week's show.
He's our historian.
Yeah, no, he was good.
Yep.
You know, and it's funny because Jacob Ross kind of just acted like the third host. Like
Right.
we didn't really ever interview Jacob Ross. Like we wouldn't interview each other unless it was just us. We just ganged up on Cam the whole time.
Yeah.
Good episode. If you haven't heard it, go back and listen to last week's before you
week's-
listen to this shit show.
Last week's was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That was a good time making that one. Even Amber's like, how's the podcast? I'm like, yeah, sorry, it went like 2 hours almost. We were just ripping on Cam the whole time.
Yeah, it was a good show.
She won't listen to it, but
She only listens to it when you play it while she's sleeping and you're having sex with her standing up
that's what I do.
from behind with a black eye.
I do have a black eye. It's all fucked up.
Yeah, we'll get into that. But before we get into that,
I don't know if you can see it or not.
oh yeah, we are live on YouTube.
Yeah, I brought my stand today because I know, I guarantee I'm going to walk in there and Finn will be like, how my stand's in the gym.
It is in the gym.
So I just brought my own.
Yeah, I was using it yesterday, trying to do something, and it didn't work out very well. Trying to I don't know how to take a picture. I'm trying to take pictures of my new stuff, right? Fucking looks like absolute shit. I don't know how to take pictures with a video camera.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
So I tried, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to get the fucking iPhone. The iPhone's just as good, and it'll take a better picture.
Right.
So that's what I
Yeah, it pretty much does.
For real.
Like that, I think that Whistling Diesel guy who
Whistling
breaks
Dixie?
all the trucks and stuff or cars. He records all his YouTube content off his fucking iPhone. I heard that.
All the videos?
Everything. Just an iPhone.
That iPhone, I have done it a couple times just with the iPhone, and you put that external mic on, that's it.
I just ordered one today, actually.
It's great.
Yeah.
Which one? You should have asked me.
Tim sent me one. He's been doing a lot of research on YouTube stuff. I don't know if you use yours or not. Usually you don't see it with you on. Usually I don't see you using your mic.
Nah, I don't too much.
So
I do when I use it for some YouTube stuff, and I should more when I do like talking.
yeah.
So if you talk in the video, it doesn't sound as good, especially in that gym. Very echoey.
Yeah.
That
I
mic
would
is
put
good.
the headphones in as like a trick. Like your AirBods. Because there's a microphone in it.
Yeah.
So I'd put those on. So I did a YouTube video last night. I actually used those. And it was
did?
good. Yeah.
Where?
At my house.
Doing what?
How to wrap knees. like just a 8-minute video on how to wrap knees.
On YouTube?
Yeah,
How'd it turn out?
pretty good.
Off your phone?
Yeah, I just did it on
With
my
the
phone.
iPhone? The
I
headphones in?
should have put it sideways though.
Oh, yeah. You did up and down. Sucks on YouTube.
Yeah,
And YouTube Shorts is good, but they only allow like a minute or something,
I
right?
know. Yeah, so yeah, because I was talking to Tim about marketing stuff, and he's like, "You got to do YouTube first. Everything's secondary."
Yeah.
He's
That's
like, "That's what all these guys tell me." He goes, "These guys are like are big time, big houses, multiple cars." He goes, "These guys have money, and all they do is say YouTube first."
it's true because you can get all, especially talking informational posts like that.
Yeah,
They all, you can see everybody does that. Everybody takes their YouTube and then makes separate videos, just like how you did that with that one thing with our whole YouTube video, right?
Yeah,
It's the same concept.
Yep.
And then you take it and you plug it in, or they pay for fucking, tons of money for editors.
Right.
And then they chop it up and edit it up and put fancy shit in there, right? And you already did the long form video, and then you take the short form, which is all the fucking Instagram, the reels, and all the bullshit from there.
Yeah. So
So-
he was saying, don't post the same thing on different platforms.
I hear that all the time too.
I'm like, he's like, "Yeah, how do you be better?" I go, "I just put it on Instagram. It's linked to Facebook, and then I post there. And if we get traffic, cool." He goes, "It'll never work." I go, "Yeah, it hasn't." He goes, "Yeah, because you need to post different stuff. Otherwise, the algorithm kicks it out or something."
It's
I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't. I don't know. It just depends. I guess it's the type of content. Yeah, they say like each social media is different, each
Yeah.
site.
Right.
But are you like downloading the exact thing from like Instagram and then sharing it? Because I've done that too, and it won't work as good. You know what I mean?
Like downloading the video, then sharing it on a different platform.
Mm-hmm. So you say I had a good video on Instagram, and I press the download button. Now it'll download that video.
Yeah.
With everything on it, the music, whatever it is, all
Yep.
the words is already on there, and then I'll share it to a different site. Well, sometimes that don't perform well at all.
It never does good. Yeah.
But if you do the same video but do it just a little bit different, it does well.
Yeah. That's
Like I posted, I'm trying to think of the last video that did well on like Facebook, like a video of me from last year chugging a beer with a fucking head on, right?
yeah.
Well, I took that and put it on Instagram, but I didn't borrow it from Instagram. Then I did it and put different words on the other one. And then it did like fucking 750,000 views on Facebook and got me 3,000 followers, which is the biggest thing that's happened to me on Facebook in a long time.
Right.
So, I don't know. I think Facebook, YouTube Reels, Instagram Reels, and TikTok are very similar. But, yeah, I don't think you download it and then share it that way.
Right. He's
Then
saying
you
get different content at 3 different places.
I hear people say that too, but what are you going to do?
I don't know.
You know, I could see, stuff like Twitter or whatever the other thing's called. Threads. Yeah, but if you have a good video, I think it would perform well on all those platforms. There's different people on them.
That's what I said. I go, well, if it's a good content, some people don't have Facebook.
Right.
You only have Instagram. Some people only have
Same.
TikTok. I'm
Same
like,
thing.
Like, at least it's something. He goes, it's something, but it's not good. Okay.
And a lot of these guys saying you have to fucking 25, 50 posts every day.
Yeah.
Like, that's the problem.
Fuck that. I ain't doing that, dude. I'll be lucky to get 2 posts in a week.
No, that's hard as fuck. When I'm on my day off, if I'm trying to make content,
Yeah.
I could do that.
If this was all I did, it'd be a lot easier.
Exactly.
But I'm like struggling. I'm like, okay, I can get a workout in. Okay, I can do a video between sets. I could do like, okay, maybe I could sneak time in to make something. It's like, I
Yeah.
don't have all day to do this.
No. Yeah, that's what I did.
Gotta go to work. Bullshit.
When I do Monday, I like chop wood all day. Did some work Monday night. I can't even remember. Tuesday, chop wood to like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then switched directions and then fucking worked out. Got my workout in and then tried to make content and then try to fucking promote alpha stuff and do everything on all the pages for like the next 4 hours because I was off.
Right.
So pushing all that shit on different sites on Instagram, different sites on all the other platforms and all the bullshit. But, I mean, it takes time.
Yeah. It
But
does.
I didn't go to work that day. That was my job,
Right.
you know.
What a fun day off.
If I went to work, right, I went to work today, I could barely made like one post, just threw up something right before I had to work again.
Right.
You know, I didn't have time to do shit.
I get it.
Get home at 45, come home, take my uniform off, put a pair of shorts on, eat real quick, and come out here, and here's Callis is out here waiting for me.
Bam.
There it is. And then fucking now I do this tonight, Wake up, start all over again tomorrow. Back to work.
I get
To
it.
prove to Daddy that I'm not a fool. I got something to say about Pappy. Don't let me forget to.
All right, before we get into Pappy,
Let's.
generalleathercrap.com.
Bam.
Matt Hayden.
You know it.
On Instagram. He is having his Christmas sale next weekend, I believe. It's
October 6th, right?
6th, something like that, 3rd, 6th. By the time this podcast comes out, his sale is live. So if you're looking to get a belt in before Christmas, a custom belt, and everything will be discounted as well. Most things don't even need a promo code. So if you want, check his Instagram, website, whatever out, so you can take advantage of his deals. Also, Sub-Zero Cold Plunge, the best cold plunges both sides of the Mississippi. My brother's running our new promo right now. Code SUMMER gets you $500.
Kels is talking about cold plunging
the,
again, Miss Margot.
The tub and the chiller that comes with it. So if you're interested in checking that out, seeing the benefits, please hit him up and tell him we sent you. Oh, wow.
This
These
is
are
barbell.
slutty, what does she call these? Slut
Give her
for,
the third one.
third.
We just got them.
Let me get her set up so we can hear her.
Mrs. Barbell just came out with 3 drinks.
What's up, Karen?
How are you?
You got
you.
to put the mic down.
I just got it on my dumb head.
There you go. Now it's on your
I
dumb
just
head.
got it on my dumb head. What do you want from me?
The crowd wants to hear you.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Karen.
You're welcome.
She was texting me all night about these the other day. Or Snapchatting me or something with her hand. I don't know what was going on. It's a lot of pictures.
Yeah. I saw that. His wife
There's
got mad, gave him a black
it's a
eye.
straw.
Way to go,
There's a
Karen.
straw there. You got a black eye?
Yeah, his wife got
oh,
pissed.
shit. What'd you do, Tommy?
She found our Snapchats and pictures.
Oh, Jesus.
I shouldn't have saved them on screenshots.
We're talking about the temperature of our homes.
Yeah, I know,
the
right?
Slut for fall drink.
Temperature of our
Yeah, we were
homes.
talking about the temperature of your guys' house. Real dirty stuff.
Jesus.
What do you guys keep it at?
My God.
Idiots.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
What are you
This is
wearing?
awesome.
It
Very
is really
refreshing.
good.
What is it?
It's basically half and half apple cider and vodka, so cool it. Like, it's
What do
not.
you mean half
I mean, like-
apple cider, half Tito's?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like both. Like apple cider moonshine, like apple cider vodka or something. Jesus Christ, Karen.
Yeah, so cool it.
Sleeping in that tent tonight.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, like
Tense.
Tom's so funny because if you make a Yeti full of something, there's a certain amount of alcohol, but
Yeah.
Tom needs to be told when I make him very small but very strong drinks. This is a just very small, very strong drink, so it's
Don't
not
drink
like
it as
Take it
fast.
easy.
gone in 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah.
You should take your time.
Yeah.
That's all.
Like Karen's is in a skull. You're hardcore with your flowers and a skull.
I got flowers and skulls.
Now, Karen got a huge tattoo on her leg. You see that?
Look what I got.
Holy cow. 180.
weird.
What's a 183?
Oh, well, it's a cute story.
God.
This is a dedication to Tom. So I don't know if I
Senior?
can cover this.
Happy?
Yeah.
Wow,
Pappy's a
nice.
big fan of flowers.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to cover this with $150, but the
We'll chip in.
It's going to be a lot more than
No
that.
biggie.
the tattoo artist and I decided that
Take a lawnmower to it.
we'll just make the 3 into a 7, and that's like for homicide, and that
Oh,
means that
okay.
I killed him or he's dead to me or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Shouldn't say it over the air when you do kill me. We got it right here at proof.
I'll pull the episode down. Never happened.
Erased immediately.
Have you heard that this? Are you okay with this going on the internet?
I don't give a shit what
It's
you
already
say.
on your leg.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my legs. Okay, you know what 143 means? So
I didn't either until I listened to this episode of Howard Stern.
So one is for I, and 4 is for love, and 3 is for you.
Okay.
So there's like a quick abbreviation. Instead of saying I love you, you do 143, and it's because of the number of letters.
Right.
So
right,
Tom
right.
knew that 143 meant I love you, but he didn't know that it was because of the number of letters.
Mm-hmm.
And this was when we were first started dating. I was still like in my Downers Grove apartment. I'm 24, he's 25. Just a couple drunk idiots starting a date, whatever. And he's like, but we're talking. He's like, 183. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying to me? 183? What does that even mean? He's like, I love you. And I lost it because I didn't know that anybody couldn't. It's fine if you've never heard of that, but if you've heard of it, it's
don't
143, and you know it means I love you.
I
but
didn't know
you
that.
Don't know that that's why. Like that's really dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
And so his cover
This
up
guy would be
was
perfect.
his cover up was because I love you twice as much. Which is okay.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Exactly,
Yeah,
dude.
you have it, huh?
Right?
But then it
Wow.
turned into like, that's what we'll text. That's what we'll do in cards.
yeah,
like
yeah,
it just
yeah.
turned into like 16 years of 183 means to Tom and I our special way of I love you.
Maybe,
So I got a Tommy
maybe you should have
tattoo.
talked about that because we got a shirt coming out. And
So that's the me and that's the him. And then I didn't tell him. I just told him 2 big roses on my leg. And he ended up putting in 3 rosebuds. And I'm like, okay, so
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
3 kids. So that was
Yeah.
a little perfect for his drawing.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's my Tommy
And you're covered in flowers now, especially roses.
That's what I said.
I am.
I just got another flower here.
Oh,
Did you? What'd you
God.
get?
A month ago. Chrysanthemum?
Oh, a croissant.
That's-
Chrissy Anthem.
That one.
Yeah, you're gonna
November.
learn how to say
You know
that
how I know what?
tattoo.
You know what
I
I
still
know what
can't.
it is? That is because they had one of those on the show Three's Company. A chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum. Yeah, that's it.
Chrissy had it. The-
November for
The twins and Haley.
On November to
Oh, okay.
remember.
It has been one to remember. Expensive one.
All right.
Okay, so let me. Tom made fun of Cam's 63 degrees. Our house is at 62 all evening in the winter, and a lot of daytimes, but sometimes we'll kick it up. What else do I want to correct or stand into?
Yeah. So Cam was 64.
63 doesn't change.
So if my stepmom comes over, I turn up. If I'm having people over, I
Right,
turn
right,
up.
right.
If Cam's coming
I
over,
always
I'm
thought it
not
was
turning-
66. I don't know
No,
why.
that was our daytime high. And if Linda comes over, we do 68.
And 62 at
But
night.
66 every once in a while, like you just feel a little cold, you want to warm up, I turn it up.
Right.
But what I noticed, and it's silly, but this saved us propane money, so fuck, good for us. 2 winters ago, I would wake up, I want to turn it up to 66. Why? I go to the workshop and kids go to school. Like,
Oh,
why
yeah,
am I
heat
like
just
turning
pisses
this
the
like?
heat away.
I'm just like waking up and turning the heat up to the daytime temp, and then even when we're home. So this year, what I tried was just I'll turn up him.
Well, usually girl
I
or
was
women are cold.
I was shocked how
Most of the
few
time.
times I actually turned it up to past 62.
Right.
But also, like, Tom grew up with Pappy in his cold house, and I grew up in a cold house too.
When it's hot, it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
yeah,
In the
so
winter, especially.
If
Yeah,
me
yeah,
or the
yeah.
kids are cold, obviously get turned up. But it was shocking how few times that happened in an entire winter. But we did have a little bit of a mild winter last year.
Yeah, we did. Big,
So
yeah,
other
big
than
time.
like the freezing days,
Yeah, the freezing days because it kind of goes
well,
through
we
your
just
windows
really
and
didn't
shit.
turn it up. So I wasn't trying to be an asshole. We weren't cold.
Right.
Anytime a kid or I were cold, we turned it up. But it just was less often than I would have thought because 62 does sound fucking freezing.
It does sound pretty cool.
But it
Yeah,
really
that's what I-
wasn't.
But Cam was sweating.
No, well, we
63.
yeah, but we do use a fan still at 62, but not as high of a level as our summertime fan. We use like winter fan.
But I'm never sweating.
What do you reverse your fans or no?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
No, it's complicated.
Pappy taught me one
I
time. Didn't
understand
work.
you
I think
can.
something happened.
Do you reverse your fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is most of them are switching the side, but one's like I have a fancy fan, and you have to like take out the remote switch. I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah, because I want to do that for that fan in there. And the gym, because that'll
Oh,
help.
No, I mean the one with the deer on it. That
Yeah.
shouldn't be too fancy. Isn't there just a switch on it?
I looked. Well,
It should be. It's a new one. Like
I
I
didn't
just
look hard
bought
enough,
it
I
a couple
guess.
years ago.
maybe I'll look a little
Does it
harder
have a
this winter.
remote?
I don't think so.
That's probably then it has to be on it. There's no other way to reverse it.
I'll look for it.
We just turn it upside down.
Yeah, we could probably try that.
Hey, just hang it by some rope
Yeah,
or something.
now we spin it this
you're
way.
benching.
Yeah.
The fan is just like swinging in a
Uh-huh.
giant circle. Oh
That
my
would
god.
work, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, Mackie will do it.
So, yeah, right. So you already said what was in this. Everything's good.
Oh, am I excused?
No. I'm saying, do you already went through all this?
Yeah, half apple cider.
Because we were talking about you before, saying how you liked the episode last week.
Oh, it was a good episode.
I thought so.
Fucking Jacob Ross is hysterical.
He just like sits
Oh
in the
my
corner
God,
and just like
he's
fucking-
I think
So
that was his
good.
best episode.
Yeah. He's
he was
getting good. He's
he
getting
was
comfortable.
really, and Cam did a really good job.
He's been
too.
on enough to get
I heard
comfortable.
all of Cam's things and happy for him, and Cam's doing well. And
Cam is doing the worst he's
here's-
ever done.
well,
Things are looking real down. This is the top.
Yeah, he's already hit
Oh,
peak. He's
peaked.
Stop.
yeah, he's way down right now.
He's like, guys, we've been gone for 15 weeks. I don't even know you. And there's just a lot of personality coming out of his mouth. I'm just not used to
My
it.
favorite
yeah,
part
yeah.
was he
Like,
wants to go to
He
Reno.
missed us.
He did.
That's called an emotion, right?
No,
He
he's
had a lot of
already
emotion.
got an L emotion. He cannot have two emotions. His dumb head's
That
going to
old
explode.
emoji movie. He's getting all
Wait,
these
why do you
fucking
have
emotions.
a black eye? Did we already discuss?
Yeah,
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
just
listen
from
to
working out.
yeah.
bullshit.
I think no, I'm serious. I
For
think
real?
like maybe it got like a little dirty at work, maybe because I squatted, kind of heavy for me, as a late, and then like the pressure went in my eye, and I'm like, that's normal. I was blow blood vessels ago. That's normal. It happens all the time. And then I deadlifted heavy.
It doesn't happen all the time, but
When I go heavy, it does. My eyes blow out. Like that's where all my pressure goes. I got no more pressure.
But
No,
why
no
is it in
pressure.
your
in my eye.
skin?
I don't
that's
know.
what. Yeah,
That's what seems weird.
So then
That's
I
what I said.
deadlifted last night, and I woke
Yeah.
up with a black eye.
Oh.
Because I could feel like, when like you're starting, I don't know, it's like I could feel some pain like here, obviously on this side. But I'm like, man, this feels kind of weird. And then I woke up, I'm like, oh, fuck. That's a
I think
guy.
Amber hit him while they were sleeping and having sex.
Wait, maybe she fucked you while you were sleeping?
That's
and you
what
don't
I'm
know?
thinking.
That'd be
Maybe
awesome.
Maybe she was riding your face.
Jesus.
She needs you in the eyeball. On
Yeah,
accident.
man,
Man, that'd be
No.
great.
You're so out of it. His head's just
That'd be a
popping around.
better story
Yeah.
than the truth, I guess. I'll start going with that one.
Mhm.
Yeah. No
God.
kidding.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
Well,
was gonna-
before we get what's his name on, I want to talk about Pappy real quick too.
Yeah.
Who's going to win in?
JP Carroll.
The guy we used to
Power
train
Rangers
with. Oh, yeah,
champion.
He's been gone for
He's
like
disappeared for
Yeah.
forever.
I don't know.
I mean, we haven't
7
trained
years?
there in how long?
I'm 30, so 20.
At least
7
6 years, right?
6, 7 years.
Yeah.
All 7 years of high school. Yeah.
So Pappy, as many of you know, went on the brother triathlon for his birthday, right?
Yes.
He said as he was riding, or before he started riding, he had a pain in his abdomen, and he thought he had strained it really bad at the beginning of the ride.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it was very painful, but it was too late. He had to finish, right? So he finishes riding with a strained or torn abdomen, he thinks. Goes home that night, obviously can't get off the toilet. A week goes by, and Pappy is in even more excruciating pain and has a rash, which he still thinks is from riding. And after the week is over, he asked my mom to look at it, and she goes, "Oh my God, Tom, get to the fucking hospital." And Pappy's like, "It was really painful. I still think it's the abdomen, but there's a rash now. I don't know what's going on." So goes to the hospital. Pappy has shingles
Jesus, dude.
all the way from his butt up to his armpit, and I guess they're supposedly super painful.
Extremely. Oh, I told my mom about that today.
Yeah.
She said, because she knows a couple of people who've had it, she said the most painful thing that they've ever had in their entire life.
And Pappy rode 71 miles with shingles,
So
and no brakes, and a shitty bike.
First, you have pain for a while, and then a couple days later, the rash comes.
Uh-huh.
So that's what happened, is that he had the pain, and then a couple days later,
Yep.
the rash comes.
So Pappy,
Bad news for Pappy, that rash can last a few months.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, like that's
Pa-
like the shingles vaccination. Like it's to not
Pappy got
get-
the vaccination
Oh, and he still got it
because
that
he's
bad?
got no
the
heart.
his moon,
or not heart.
He's
got a lot of heart. It
No,
sounds
what do you
like.
what do you got? You got no spleen. So they had to take a spleen out, right? Because something went wrong. So his immune system isn't as good because of that.
Yeah.
So they gave him the vaccine for the shingles and all
Jesus,
that.
and he still got
And
that
he
bad.
asked the doctor, he goes, "What the fuck? I got the vaccine, man." He goes, "I get my money back." So the doctor told him. He said his doctor's pretty good.
Is that Thurston? Mm-hmm. Thurston, what happened?
And Pappy says the doctor always loves the shirts he wears. Like he'll wear Cardios for pussies or, all the fuck fin shirts. That's his whole wardrobe.
Yeah. It's hard
no.
finding a cool doctor.
I guess Pappy's got one.
Yeah.
So anyway, Pappy finished the triathlon with shingles. And he's very upset now because he can't drink.
What?
He can't drink for 10 days because he's got to
'cause
reuse
he's
his
on the-
cream and all this shit.
Yeah, fuck.
So he's trying not to
71
drink.
sounds hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shingles is not good. He goes,
All
yeah.
right, I gotta go.
Yeah, we got to do this interview.
The
and everything.
kids are not up
Thank you.
to bed.
Speaking of chugging it, Karen's drinks half
Hey,
gone.
hey, guys, drink this slow.
Yeah.
Half the skull head is gone.
I know
Well,
it.
That doesn't apply to you, apparently.
No, definitely not Karen.
Well, you're driving and Tom is Tom, so
Yeah,
I
it's
can
true.
do what I want.
yeah, I can do what I want. I like this little thing on
I
the
do
side.
what I want.
That's fancy.
Hey, do not poke it with
You
a
like
straw,
how I got
though.
2 and you got 1?
No, well,
Typical.
you have to know his broken half. Do you want to know?
What is so funny?
So I left the house and Alina closed the door for me, and something fell down. It was your second apple. So I put it in your drink.
Oh, so you got 2.
I have no idea what you're saying.
You have an outside floor apple.
Is that why it's all fucking black right there?
Is that mulch?
inside your
You got mulch in
There's
that drink,
black
dude?
all over it.
No, I checked the halves, and it's fine. You had 2. It just broke in half.
I'm glad-
Yeah, these
I'm
two
glad
with
I
the
didn't get
dirt
that
on them right here, right?
Well, enough Tito's in there, it'll kill it.
You've been chopping wood for 10 days straight.
God, I'm
you think
sick
you
of chopping fucking wood.
Ingested a
I had-
little bit of wood. I didn't
yeah,
think it was a big
in
deal.
my butt, in my ears, in my nose, my mouth, every orifice.
I didn't think it was a big deal if you had like a wood chip or two in your drink.
Well, you could just leave the damn apple on the ground. I don't need it that bad. Don't
You're gonna
even
waste a good apple.
2 pieces of apple. You don't have to pick up, put back in my drink. There's
Do
already
you
enough
know
damn
how
apples.
expensive hand-picked Honeycrisp apples
Oh,
are?
dude, get her out of here.
We went apple picking because that's like our.
Get her off the phone.
I get it. I'm a slut for fall. You understand?
I have traditions like. So when my one girlfriend
damn
with a
apple
kid,
out of here. Christ's sakes. Especially this one.
Just eat it, Tommy.
So my
Not
kids
eating
and her
it,
and her
Tom.
kid
I'll
go
just eat this part.
every single year.
I'm
So,
not
like,
eating the other half.
It's really cute to see the progression of pictures, like
Yeah,
blah
yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah. Anyway, so
Oh.
these are hand-picked Honeycrisp.
Give me that.
All right. Okay,
This
bye.
This is mine.
No,
Take
that
care.
piece of whatever you call it.
What do you want?
Plastic. Here, throw it in the garbage.
This?
Yeah. Hey, talk about our fall drop in Tri-Alphas. You were just on the recording. You could have talked about our fall drop in the Tri-Alphas. Well, good seeing you again.
Thanks, Garrett.
Jesus.
See you at church.
What in the hell? She left a huge mess.
Good drink, though.
Yeah. We had a couple of these the other night, and they are potent, Tommy. What are you doing?
Trying to call this guy.
Wait,
Hello.
Did you turn it
Oh,
up?
shit. He's here.
Somebody's on the phone, Tom. Who is it?
JP?
That's me.
Oh, my God. You're alive.
He's alive, and he's a bad shot.
He sounds like he's still fat.
No, not really. I mean, yeah, but I'm in pretty good shape these days, though.
Sounds like we went back in a time machine. JP Carroll, where the hell are you at?
Are you at Barbell Central?
He's still there. He's the last one left.
Yeah, I've been waiting. Hey, it's just like waiting for the Lilliebridges to show up.
Yeah, it took them 7 years, but they're back.
They're coming, I swear. It's bench day.
Yeah.
They'll be here.
Thursday, what is it, Wednesday night was bench night there or something?
Yeah, Wednesday at midnight.
Yeah, 2
Yeah,
a.m.
yeah. Fucking, I had to be at work at 7 a.m. the next day.
Oh, God. My wife thought I was cheating on her. You've been gone for 6 hours? You mean to tell me you've been benching 6 hours, Tom? That's what the Lilliebridges do.
Been waiting for 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, JP, where you been? Did you fall off the face of the earth? Then I saw you pop back up eating food or making food. And I'm like, this guy's
Yeah,
alive.
I own a meal prep company, so I get fucking bored there some days, so I just cook shit.
Where are you at? Mexico?
Yeah, fucking Guadalajara.
Jesus.
I mean, close enough.
He's on the
Texas,
run.
Close enough.
Yeah, so what happened, brother? I've heard a lot of stuff after you left. Well, I didn't hear a lot of stuff, but I did hear that you were at ELITE FTS. I was just out there, and they were talking about you out there,
Ew.
that you were there for a little bit, and then I don't remember what he said. Something about he was here, he trained a little bit, then he was gone, then he came back, then he was gone, and I don't know what happened to him. I think that's what Dave told me, something like that.
I mean, I was there for a pretty long time. I was there for like over a year, and then I went to WESTSIDE. There's just a whole bunch of backstory shit to that, but I ended up over there, and then I was squatting, and I fucked myself up pretty good. I tore like my supraspinatus, herniated a disc in my neck, and couldn't use my left arm for like 18 months. So I would just fucking, yeah, I didn't really tell anybody or anything. I just fucking bounced out, and I don't know, fucking did the whole depression thing. Can't lift, can't do shit.
Yep.
Right.
But
Been
fucking,
there.
yeah, I mean, when it's the only thing you've done for however long it was at that time, I was just like, I don't know. And just fucking people and everything. I was like, I just needed like a little break.
So what happened?
That's
You
true.
left Illinois and then went to Ohio. Like after Barbell Central closed.
Yeah, so a little backstory. JP, we all trained together with JP. Me and JP
Yeah.
trained together for, I don't know, 3
Shit, I met
4
JP
years,
at fucking Joliet.
at least. Yeah, you
Fucking-
fucking.
13 years ago, probably.
Jacked fucking hardcore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were
And
all
then-
on Team Lilliebridge together, and then went to Barbell Central, trained with the Lilliebridges, obviously there, Derek Kendall, all them, and then after that, Jim kind of, the guy stopped paying the bills.
I never paid the bill.
Never paid the bills.
Yeah,
we all went our
Corey is
separate
the best,
ways.
yeah.
But you were,
Yeah.
you were squatting a G, after you fucking got rid of your belly and figured out how to use a belt. You were pulling like 8, benching, I don't know, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
were fucking.
I hit 6.
You were fucking. I don't know if I'd say your peak when I knew you.
Well, we're definitely one of the top Heavyweights, 100%.
Yeah, top super heavies in the country for sure.
Yeah. And then I mean, I got sponsored by Elite, and I was just writing and stuff, and then
Oh yeah, that's right. You used to write for them. I forgot about that.
yeah, I was writing. I was driving out there like every weekend for like a year, and I moved out there. I stayed out there.
Was that after Barbell?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think Barbell still might have been open a little bit, but not that. Last thing I heard when I was already in Ohio was Corey was in a hotel room on some hallucinogenics or something, and fucking some crazy shit like that.
That's so true.
He's a good gym owner.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah. So, and then I was over there for a while, and I don't know. That's, I'm not going to get into the whole whatever happened over there, because I kind of feel like, shit that happens at the gym's supposed to stay with there. But
yeah,
that shit was just getting different for me. And then I met Louis one day at a meet, and he this would be the only part of the story I really tell. And he wanted me to come over. He called me, and I was like, I don't know, man. I said, I'm kind of a loyal dude. Let me talk to Dave, see what Dave says. And I talked to Dave, and Dave was like, well, let me think about it. He thought about it, and he was like, well, I'll be honest, you and the old man probably won't get along, this, that, and they kind of talked me out of it, and I was like, all right, cool. I stayed. Me and Dave had Dave and his wife, I should mention, had kind of a falling out over some dumb shit. They treat you like you're a sponsored athlete, like you're a fucking NFL player, which not even remotely close. And I just got tired of that shit. Fuck that. I went over there with Louis, and I remember I was at WESTSIDE for 2 months, and the guy that runs it over there, Tom, if you guys watch the videos, the guy with the Irish accent.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I think you guys have done more for me in 2 months than some people have done for me in 2 years. And he said something along the lines of because we're a barbell club with a gym, not a gym fronting like a barbell club. I was like, yeah, it was different over there, and getting to train with Burley was dope, because just another big ass, strong, super heavyweight that was really strong in the things that I wasn't, like deadlifting, clearly. And that guy was 300, I don't know, 50, 60 pounds.
I remember that guy.
Yeah, Burley Hall.
Doing fucking clapping pull-ups. I'm like, what the fuck, So it was nice to be there with him. And then this guy from Ireland, Pete, he's like a strong man, but he's got a crazy deadlift too. And he was on morning crew. So it was like us three, a couple of other dudes, you would see Luke Edwards come in and stuff, but it was good to get there, and it wasn't about fucking analytics and fucking dead, bro. At Elite, I would get written up. What the fuck? Because I didn't post enough or this, that, and the other. At WESTSIDE, it was just train, shut the fuck up, show up. And I got free breakfast all the time, so I was fucking sold.
Just free meal and give me a deadlift bar. JP's happy.
Yeah, fucking take me to Bob Evans and let's go squat. But I did learn a valuable lesson on dynamic effort, lower day. Do not eat a whole lot, because your first 2-3 weeks there, you're puking. It's different.
Yeah. So then what happens? What happens at the end of that? How does that end? You get hurt?
I got hurt. I didn't tell anybody or anything. I mean, the people that were there that day clearly know.
Yeah.
And then, man, I just I hemmed and hawed for a week or two, and I was fucking over it, and I just disappeared fucking on some weirdo shit.
So where did you leave Ohio, or you stay in Ohio for?
Yeah, I mean, I stayed for a while, and then I just bounced out, and ultimately I ended up here in Texas. And
yeah, where?
That's a fucking Texas is the fucking best thing that ever happened to me, man.
What's going? Where are you at in Texas?
East Texas. I'm an hour from the Louisiana border. It's a fucking little town called Tyler. It's
Tyler, Texas. Yeah, I know where that's at.
Yeah, it's 2 hours east of Dallas.
Yes, I have relatives in Tyler, Texas.
Tyler is it's a nice place, man.
So what brought you to Texas?
Fucking literally on some disappear shit, really.
Yeah, just get the fuck out of there, start over.
And how did you pick Tyler, Texas,
pick
of all the places?
Yeah, we ran out of gas. You're that sounds good.
Right? And a snowblower in his car, what the hell's that thing?
Me and Angelina just threw a dart at the map and fucking ended up here.
Who's Angelina? Jolie?
My daughter.
Oh, yeah, your
yeah.
daughter. I remember your daughter. How old's your daughter now?
20.
Holy
Damn,
fuck.
dude. You're getting
Hey,
old.
Shit, she was like a little kid when she was at Barbell Central.
Hey, check this shit out. She's a double major right now at UT for political science, and
Holy
she
shit.
she just signed an NDA, and that's a non-disclosure agreement, by the way.
I understand.
She is on Robert Kennedy Jr.'s campaign. She's a campaign for
shit.
fucking.
My
Yeah,
God.
she's fucking. Bro, she's something else. That kid's a shark.
You sure
Definitely
she's
didn't get it
yours?
from you,
Is she
man.
Yours? You sure, JP?
Yeah, I don't know. If not, somebody can. Yeah, she
That Kennedy's
the
awesome.
last few years of her life, she made it to a national tournament and debate and all kinds of, like, she's crazy. She is extremely smart, extremely driven, and extremely stubborn.
That's awesome, dude.
Wow. Man, that's great.
So she's down in Austin, Texas then, right? In University of
Now,
Texas?
there's a UT at Tyler. She'll go to grad school in Austin.
Yeah.
Man, good for her. Man, I just remember her like walking around the gym and hanging out. I always
know.
like would like joke around with her, like, you know what I mean? She's just a kid.
Yeah.
She's always
Yeah,
singing
she
and
was.
you're crying when she's singing. That was my favorite thing. See you cry. Just in the background recording. I don't know why I remember that. I remember you posting a video. I think she was singing at school or something.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, the camera's shaking. You, fuck you guys.
Yeah, that is a very true story right there.
Man.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That makes you
Yeah,
feel
she
old,
still
Gillis?
thinks.
Yeah, it makes me feel old.
Yeah.
Man,
Big time.
Shit, you got like a 20-year-old daughter.
she's 22. She's 22. Yeah.
22-year-old daughter and a 24-year-old wife. I don't know how it worked out.
I'm either really good or really dumb. I don't know which one it is.
Shit.
Nah, you did a good thing, man. You know that.
Yeah. Oh man. So that's great. So okay. So you go to Texas, right? You go there with your kiddo, and then where
Yep.
does the meal prepping come? Because I see the meal prepping shit pop up, and I'm like, all of a sudden you
Bro,
got
that's-
2-3 locations. I go, what the fuck? Where did this come from?
Yeah, it's wild. Fucking COVID, man. It was just a different. I mean, I didn't even understand it. God, honestly, is probably all it was. But all the gyms started closing and shit. You know, I was doing a little coaching online, this, that, and everybody's like, "Yo, coach, my gym's closed. Coach, my gym's closed." I was at the gym one day and I was eating a meal, and one of the homies was like, "Hey, bro, the lady who does my meals, her gym closed. You want to do mine?" And I was like, "Fuck you." And then I went home that night and got to thinking. I was like, "Well, shit, should do something while this shit blows over." 2 weeks for the curve to flatten.
Yeah. Right.
Curved up.
And then, man, I'll tell you what, during COVID, bro, when everything went to shit, my shit went crazy. I did it out of the house, and it got to a point where I was making 300-400 meals a day out of my house. I was like, well, shit, I got to get a facility.
Jesus Christ.
Not knowing a fucking thing about nothing. I got a GED in prison. I'll tell you what, in the last couple of years, man, I've learned more about business, and you got to get an LLC, and then you got to get all these things, and you got to have food manufacturer's license if you want to sell food in different places, and all these things, and go through employees, and it's a lot, but bro, it's crazy. And yeah, you open different locations, and then you have like little satellite places, and you have refrigerators and gyms, and it's a hustle. The first year I was working like 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I was like bragging on that, and then I got to a point where I was like, well, that's not fucking sustainable.
Yep.
Then I started hiring people, and I mean, at last summer, when at the peak of things, we're doing like 1,000 meals a day. It was fucking crazy.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, it was nuts, man. It's still crazy, and then I also have a gym now, so like my passion's more over there. Clearly, that's always been my thing. But the meal prep shit, like perishables and employees, and it's a lot. You got to it's a constant puzzle from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. All right, how do I do this, move that, figure this out, go here? You learn a lot. Business will teach you.
Yeah, it's either that or die.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. It's like days you don't want to do it. I mean, I don't have a lot of those days. I'm pretty, it's just like the rest of us. You really put a decade into training. You learn sometimes shit sucks. I'm going to keep grinding this out, and I'm going to pop out on the other end.
Right.
I mean, it just falls under that. But, those days it's like, all right, yeah, this sucks, but I can be fucking working for somebody else and having it suck too. So
Right.
Just keep grinding it out and going through the thing, and it always works out.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, because it's funny because I saw you doing all this stuff, and we had it was called the Muscle Maker Grill. I think it was a franchise, right? But it was in where I live, and it lasted like 2 years and closed.
Yeah.
But yours seems like to be the opposite. I think they closed during COVID. That's when you opened.
Yeah, I mean, it was, bro. You know, Texas shit stayed pretty wide open. You know, it got
It's in the Wild West.
It got nasty for like, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna throw a number out there, but like 4 or 5 months, it was real bad. But I was on some JP Carroll, I don't care shit. I was delivering food. I was fucking buying up everything I could. I had 3 rice makers at my house. It was just crazy, you know. And it was just like every dollar I got, I just put right back into it, right back into it, right back into it. You know, some of the equipment at our shop is fucking stupid. You know, 10 grand for this, 15 grand for that. But that's what you got to do. You know, you fucking 20 years old, you get money, you go buy dumb shit.
Yep.
You get into your 40s, you fucking invest it and make it work. So at least at some point in life, you can get caught up and maybe get ahead.
Yeah, that's the goal, right? Maybe one day we'll all get ahead. Till then.
Yeah. Until then.
Here we are. Man.
Yeah.
So when did this gym happen?
This year. Yeah, that was a whole nother, it's like I hear, you know, you grow a meal prep company and you're successful and you're like, I understand things. And then you branch out into something else and you're like, I have no fucking clue about this.
God damn it. Here I was doing good. I should have just stayed in my lane. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, but, you know, in East Texas, there's a lot of little gyms everywhere and everybody's got their little group, but everybody here for some reason likes to be like a big fish in a small pond. So there's no like real unity, like as, bro, real quick, we don't know how good we had it 10 years ago when we were all training together. That was some special shit. Like, that's not very much replicated anywhere these days. Just having that amount of people that were doing the things we were doing. It's like, I look back and I'm like, fuck.
Right.
But
yeah, it was awesome. We had some of the best in their weight class at their time. At everybody almost, I wouldn't say at their prime, but on the rise up together.
Yeah.
Like 20 of us.
Yeah.
Like name another fucking gym. You'll have gyms where there's
nothing.
2, 3, 4 studs.
Yeah.
But not a fucking roster of guys that
not
are
like
fucking
that.
athletes.
That
you
was,
know?
I'm getting goosebumps. Like, that shit was different, you know. And in the moment, I was just me. You know, I didn't never look at it like that. I was just, what's next? Mm-hmm. And that was just, that's not been replicated in my life. But flashback to the gym thing, it's like, I got a good group of guys here. I coach young kids, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And, you know, we're kind of like the group of misfits that don't fit in with everybody. These guys, you know, I got one kid, this kid, Chris. He's a strong-ass kid, man, and he's a real one. He would have fit right in with us.
Yeah.
But it's like we go to these gyms, we would get kicked out.
Yeah, been there.
Yeah, you know, like
right.
We got a bunch of equipment, and we were doing like in the warehouse, and then just some weird-ass opportunity came up, and I was like, well, take advantage and give my guys a home. We don't have to worry about fucking being balls deep in a meat prep and getting kicked out of a gym or a gym shutting down.
Did
or
you
gym
buy a gym that was already shutting down, or you just bought a space?
I mean, it was not shutting down, but the owner was like, he was tapped out. He didn't want nothing to do with it no more.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then we already had during COVID, we had a monolift, the competition. I mean, Tom, you run that out of your garage, same thing. Like,
yep.
So this place is, you know, it was more like training for like athletes and stuff like that. So we just moved in our, you know, we got Pit Shark, we got the monolift, we got 2 competition benches, a couple deadlift platforms. So we just kind of retrofitted it to fit powerlifting, but still keep adult functional fitness, training athletes that, and, you know, didn't want to really pigeonhole myself into one specific thing, but now we got the baddest crew around here. Like, you have to go to Fort Worth or Dallas to get anybody remotely close to the shit we're putting up. So it was more like that to make sure my guys and we can grow our little crew and keep training without having to fucking worry about a bunch of shit. Other than me, I'm the guy that has to worry about everything.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to be the one to fucking start it, right? So fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all right with it. Fuck it.
Man, that's cool. That's cool that you have your
awesome.
own group. You know, it's hard. Like me and Finn, obviously, we're training out of our garages now, and
Yeah,
we can
that's
get
the
like,
way to be, man.
Yeah, we can get like 2 or 3 guys, and that's probably like for us that's good. Like we've talked about like the
Yeah.
gym thing down the road, and I'm just like, man, I don't know,
I
dude.
know.
That's
In 2020, I was close to trying to buy something near Yorkville, and I'm so
Yeah.
glad I didn't do that. Fuck, right before
Yeah,
COVID
so-
happened.
Yeah, I mean, I just paid a $2,000 electric bill this morning. Trust me, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
You got to jumper that meter, dog. What are you doing?
You got to
man?
shut those damn lights
That shit
off, man.
free.
I'll fly you down here, bro. You got to do that.
I don't work for them. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, plus it's, bro, I mean, right now it's probably 90 degrees still right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
the fuck,
yeah.
it's fucking it's 84. But it's just, dude, the last month, it was literally, I think there was 40-something days straight of triple digit. It's just gnarly down here. So the fucking AC, I mean, those guys make $1 zillion down here. They're everywhere. I 2 of my meal prep companies, my home, and the gym, all AC shit out like within 2-3 weeks of each other. They don't stop. Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna kill myself over fucking air conditioning.
Man, I would have thought the opposite. I would have thought you would have went 1,000 miles north. I thought
Yeah,
you were
I
living in
should've.
Canada somewhere in the fucking mountains in the fucking woods.
But that's why I did that, because nobody would ever think that I went to fucking to the south.
Yes, no, I didn't think you were
Tricked
down
us.
in Texas. I think I've been tricked. I figured you'd be
Yeah,
living with a polar bear somewhere.
Nah, man, Texas is beautiful, bro. Like, especially like East Texas, like everybody's pretty solid. It's different, you know. And I stick out like a sore thumb still, because you know.
I wonder why.
But yeah, but Texas, man, like
Looks like Bam Bam Bigelow.
yeah, literally
Yeah, I know it. That's the first time I met you. That's what I thought it was Bam Bam Bigelow.
opportunity, and people give you a chance, and people here like support small business, like.
Yeah.
Texas is Texas. Like, it's different, you know, and there's a lot of pride down here. I remember, I'll never forget, I got off the plane. I was driving down 20, and it's like every fucking company, business has a Texas flag. Yeah, it's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
Not
You know,
the
like-
Illinois flags flying anywhere.
No, hell no.
Nobody's
Like, I
got
had
this
to think
tattoo
about
of
it.
Illinois on their bodies. People got
Yeah.
state of Texas on their bodies everywhere.
Don't mess with
Every-
Illinois.
Bro, you can't go through Walmart without seeing Texas tattoos on
Yeah.
everybody. It's crazy.
know.
It's fucking wild.
JP
Wild.
Carroll's got one right now on the side of his head.
No, I got Midwest tattooed on my stomach still, man. I have to get that covered up.
Get that covered up with the Texas flag.
Yeah, fucking Southerner.
Oh, yeah. Midwestern turned Southerner.
No, I'm not a Southerner.
A
at all, but-
Shanky. A Southern Yankee.
Yeah. That's what they call it. Like when I moved down here, you know, clearly my whole life theme is people don't like me, but they all referred to me as the cranky Yankee. I was like, well, I'll take that. That's pretty solid.
Cranky Yankee.
Man, what a wild life you lead.
I know. I never thought JP Carroll was in Texas. I just heard it 5 minutes ago from Callis or whatever before we got in the air. Hey, he's down in Texas somewhere, I think.
Yeah, because I'd see some of your
Yeah.
stuff pop up, and then you're posting on this ETXBC page. So I'm like, okay, I'll follow that.
Yeah.
Trying to just see JP. What the hell? I'm like, what the fuck's this guy
Yeah,
doing, man?
right.
Like, you would have told
I
me
know.
5 years ago JP's going to be sweating his ass off in Texas running meal prep companies
Yeah.
in a gym. Like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I love the heat, right? With the sun, bro. Like every day I go get my walks in and shit. That shit feels good. It's nice.
Yeah, yeah. You don't have that.
I'm,
You don't have
and
those
I'm,
winters,
I'm
man.
tannish. I'm tan as fuck too. Like, everybody thinks I'm Mexican. I'm like, no, I'm Irish. There's a difference. It's orange, white, and green.
Yeah, no kidding. How's your training going? I see you've been. I see your bench videos. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking competed in February just on some like, it was like a twofold thing. I had the itch. Clearly, you guys know how that goes. And
Yeah.
I'm fucked up, man. Like my L5 is trash. Like, you know, all the things that 43-year-old powerlifters have, I have. So I wanted to compete just to show my guys, like, hey, man, like sometimes this shit just sucks, and you gotta fucking nut up and just do it.
Right.
So I did it, and I totaled like I don't know, 2143 or something. It wasn't great, but it felt good. I squatted 907. My bench was actually pretty trash then, and then my fucking back went to shit, and I literally, man, drank like a whole bottle of Hennessy just to be able to deadlift, and I pulled like 740 something, and it was fun, but it took me about a month to be able to. Well, both of my MCLs were like sprained, and my back, it's fucky. So, like I said the other day, I made a post. If you've seen it, I said I'm fucking trained to chest fuck the rest years old.
I haven't seen anything hardly from you.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
you
really-
posted like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I don't post on my first. Like again, man. I
What
get
are you-
roped
what is he
into
on?
that
What are you
fucking-
on?
Yeah, what's the Instagram handle? It's like EXBC something.
All I follow is JP Carroll, and there's like 2019.
Now it's ETXBC, East Texas Barbell Club. That's what our little group is.
East Texas.
Well, just the words, Finn.
Yeah, just ETXBC.
Student ministry.
Yep, that's him.
That's what came up.
Yeah, DM him your dick.
I'm not. It's a youth ministry, Tom.
He's on there.
No,
ETBC, right?
Yeah.
no, ETXBC.
Oh, yeah.
ETBC is like East Texas Baptist College.
Oh, that's what it went to. No wonder. I get it now. Okay, I see it now. I just followed it.
Yeah. Yeah, bench feels great. I mean, I'm a hammer. I got it set up right now. I'm gonna chase down 605. My best was 600, and I just feel like that's the one thing that I could lifetime PR on. And here's the thing, man. I love squatting and deadlifting and competing, but running a couple businesses like that and having to fucking be physical all the time. I mean, I'm 25,000 steps every day working. It's like, if I fuck up my back or I fuck myself up so I can't move, like it puts my companies in danger. So it's like, have to make that fucking, I've never been a real good guy at balance, but that's the one thing that I kind of been working on down here is just fucking being able to do a little bit of everything. And if I can only train bench for now, cool. And when one of my guys or a couple of my guys are peaking, I'll always show up on their max deadlift days just to outpull them. I don't even train deadlift.
Oh, he hung up on us. I guess they finally caught up to him.
I'm going to guess his phone died.
Yeah. I just looked up his barbell club. He does post on there. No wonder I haven't seen the motherfucker.
I wonder if his fat.
Uh-oh, he's calling us back.
Please leave your message for.
Hey, yeah, is JP Carroll there?
Yeah, that's okay, bye.
We just thought they finally caught up to you, the Texas Mounties or
Yeah,
something.
I pushed my headphones in and it cut it off.
You saying you
Fat
show up?
finger.
He just said, okay, bye, and just hung up on us immediately. Fuck you guys.
You show up
Yeah, I
at their
just show
deadlift
up
days, push them, and
Yeah, they're maxing and I'll just fucking talk shit to all of them and outpull all of them while they're all peaked and on extra creatine and everything just to let them know that I still got it.
Right. Yeah, isn't it funny because when we got into powerlifting, it's like the people who couldn't afford anything or like lived in their mom's basement their whole life would be like the best powerlifters ever, and that's all they really cared about, right? And now it's like you get to a point where you could be, possibly really pushing the powerlifting, and you're like, oh wait, now I need to make money, and no, my businesses are going to fail, or I can push it, and my back's going to hurt. Like, nah, I think, you know what? This can go on the back. Like, you actually start to find, like, okay, what's more important? Me getting a fucking good peak for a meet and living at home? Or, now it's like the opposite. We're like, okay, should I really try to hone down and get this in, but it's going to suffer my financials? Well, what's the risk versus reward? There is really no reward besides our own fucking heads, right? We can't get out of our own way.
Well,
That's
it's
our biggest
different
problem.
now. We're older and stuff.
But then now when it comes to money, you're like, yeah, you know what? I like money more than I like walking around with the back hurting.
Well, I think it's different.
Yeah.
It's different
Productive.
parts of your life.
Right, yeah, different chapters.
Right.
Yeah, 100%. And honestly, man, like, I'll always be in the gym, and like now, I'm doing the hill sprints and all that shit. Just got to start the next 10 years fucking fighting father time over here. But I thoroughly enjoy helping young men become stronger, not only in the gym, but teaching them about life, bro. I went through the ringer, and it's like these kids, they're in their early 20s, and I tell them, like, if this is what you want to do, this is what you have to do. You can't really do both. But then I show them that, like, hey, man, there's a lot more to life than just this. And you could put a lot into this in your youth and still handle your business like you have that energy. But when you're 40, bro, that's a different world.
Yeah. Because at a certain point, right, you get good at something, right? You come to the gym, JP, you start training with all of us. You get really good, you get really strong. And then at a certain point, it's like now it's your time to give back. So that's kind of
exactly.
like the stage of your life is, could you push a big bench, and that'd be really great and it'd be awesome. Like, that's the only thing you could do and probably still function as a normal person. But like now it's a time of the 20, 30 years of lifting Now you need to. Now you can fucking walk around with that knowledge, and now you can help the next kid to not be a fucking idiot like JP was 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can prevent that from happening again. And that's where you're at in your life now. That's where you need to be. Which is it's good. It's good that you've recognized that.
Yeah, and it's like I can't even charge these guys. You know, like I'm a fucking terrible businessman when it comes to being a coach because, bro, I got lucky, man, and like I look back and it's like. I had Senior, he didn't charge me a penny, and he taught me a ton of things. And then, you know, Swede helped me out forever. And then, you know, I was around Dave. Dave didn't really help because I was kind of at that point of like, don't fucking help me type thing. Yeah. And then Louis, but I've been, and Louis just fucking dumps knowledge. It's like all these people helped me for free. And not even just those people, perfect example, Senior, being around Eric, Junior, you, Jason, you know, I learned a little bit from everybody. I learned all this shit from all these people. So it's like, how the fuck can I take all of that I got just from everybody and be like, hey, give me $125 and blah, blah, blah. You know, they paid the little gym fee to train, and I write up the program and I help them, I coach them. And, you know, the one kid, Chris, he don't listen for shit, but I fucking stay on him. He's like one of my kids now. You know, I've been with 4 years ago, I started messing with him. He was 165 pounds. He's 230. You know, he's 21. He's about to bench 405. Like, that's the shit that gives me more than competing right now.
Right.
Like,
it's awesome to see people progress that you've helped.
Yeah, like that's
the same here.
Yeah, he got there because of you. And like, his 405 is your 405. You know what I mean?
That's what,
and I fell in love with that more than ever. Like I've always coached, but it was just part of the training. You got to coach, hustle. Fucking creatine's not cheap, you know. So it's like you go through that whole thing, and now it's just like, man, I wouldn't let them, and if they don't hear this, they'll never know. You know, I'm not a big congratulatory guy. You know, I motherfuck them every chance I get because it's like, I don't feel like, hey, you did what you're supposed to do. Yep. You need to hear that. It's like, but when they do shit wrong, I jump their ass, and it's like, a meet is stressful, competing is stressful, training is stressful. Like, you have to know, like, you got to do the right shit, and I just stay on them, and it's just, I push a lot of people that way, but it weeds out the pussies. Yep, so the nucleus of guys I got, bro, I'm telling you, this last 12 months, they've all put literal hundreds of pounds on their total. Some of them have put hundreds of pounds on their squats. Like, you know, all of us from that Midwest group back in the day were all squatters. I mean, that's what we did. So it's what we all know.
No one was better.
Yeah, nobody on the planet was better than any of us. So that's my thing. These guys are all, and that's a big thing in East Texas. Nobody likes to squat, man. It's a big push-pull area. It's weird. I mean, powerlifting has gone deadlift. We all know that. But, like, down here, squatting, like, I think besides us and one other gym, like, nobody even has a monolift.
Jesus.
The monolift, I think, was like more popular up north, though, up in the Midwest, due to Ernie Franz, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, you see those guys out west all the time. They're like, walk it out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So Ernie Franz is the monolift king, you know. He invented the monolift.
I mean, like I said, at barbell, shit, we used to run 3-4 monos.
Remember?
Yeah, they had like, Franz's monolift,
that gold
Ernie's monolift.
The
one that
one.
Donnie Thompson had was in there.
Yeah, he signed it, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 3 at a time. Wild.
And it's awesome. For fucking 9 hours.
Yeah, lose our weekend.
It's awesome to see people that you train with hit those numbers, right? Like when Cam finally hit 500-pound bench that we've been working on for 3 years, to me that was more like I got more excited, I think, than when I hit 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Because you've been working at it, and finally this motherfucker hits 500 pounds. I mean, I get goosebumps thinking about it. That was Chris. Like I'll never forget that day, and that was Cam, not me.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at exactly. Like, I remember he pulled 700 pounds for the first time, and the kid is 21. He's a 220. I mean, we definitely do the cut thing, but I mean, he squatted at his last meet, I want to say 740, 750, 60, somewhere. And I mean, the kid couldn't squat a lick when I met him, and he's all balls, man. And, you know, and he goes, and now he's been chasing this 405 bench for like 2 years, and you know me, I like the emotion when he misses or doesn't, and he gets fucking mad. And I'm like, I love that because I can work with that. There's nothing worse in the world. I have a couple guys on my team. They can give a shit less. They'll miss a lift. And they're just laughing and giggling.
No.
But I've also learned, like, energy conservation, man. I'm going to put energy into the people that deserve it more than those who don't.
Right.
And this kid just, I mean, he's right there. I think he just hit 350 for 5 paws. I'm like, all right, it's there, man. So, like, let's finish cleaning up this peak and don't do anything stupid, like fucking drink. I mean, he doesn't
like tear a
drink
pec
or
tendon
anything,
or something.
he tore a pec 2 summers ago, healed up, and like in 6 weeks hit a PR in bench. Like, he's a gamer, you know, so it's like, but he understands the patience a little bit, but he's 21, just like all of us when we were young. He wants to go. He wants to get off that leash. And I'm like, bro, it's just like the father bull and the son at the top of the hill looking down on the cows, and the son says, let's run down and fuck one of those cows. And the dad says, you got it all wrong. Let's walk down and fuck them all. And I've been telling him that forever. Like, gotta take your time, man. It'll come.
And there's a lot of cows to fuck in Texas, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I figured you'd be down there fucking cows.
A lot of cattle down there.
Bro, we eat good down here. I promise you that. The beef down here is off the chain.
I'm sure it is, man. Fuck.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I just drive anywhere. You step outside of Tyler. You know, Tyler's the size of fucking. It's literally like the size of Joliet, probably a little smaller. And you see longhorns. You see fucking all. People got zebras out here. They got fuck you money from all the oil out here. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oil money.
Yeah, big time.
Shit. So when you coming back to Illinois?
Fuck, man. You know, my oldest son moved down here for a little bit, and then he moved back. My youngest son, who is 17, he's 6'4". Kid's a gorilla. You know, they're there, but they've flown down here and come down there. But, man, I haven't been to Illinois in probably fucking 7 years or so.
Well, you're not missing much.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know. I just work, and I get paranoid. I don't even like not being down there or what's going on, because just fucking, I like to keep a close leash on all that stuff.
Right.
But,
yeah.
I mean, I don't have, besides my kid, my brother, I don't have anybody out there. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't do the Thanksgiving or the Christmas or nothing. So I don't really have a big reason to go back. I mean, go to Barbell Central and fucking SWAT or something.
That'd be hard to get in.
Yeah, well, I don't even know. I don't think anything's there still. I think my bent-up bicycle's still in the Red Bull machine. That's it. That's all that's left in that motherfucking place, for real. Somebody told me they went by there the other day, and there's nothing in there.
That's a big
that place.
Yeah. Remember, there's like shootings going on all the time. All kinds of shit was going on out there, man.
Yeah, that's not a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, I heard, I ain't trying to use nobody's names, but one of the guys that used to train with us in gear, who's a cop, had to pull a AR on somebody that was pulling a gun on somebody. I was like, yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right. That Barbell Central is 303 North Highland Avenue. I'll never forget the address, because when I first started my company, I used that address as my return address so nobody knew where I lived. So if somebody got returned, it went to Barbell Central before I had a P.O. box.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was good times back then, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Wild, man.
Didn't really realize what we had then. Like, till I reached this old fine age of mine, and I look back, you know, and people always want to ask about Westside. I was like, bro, like, people will just never understand how fucking gnarly that crew, that gym, like, that's different. That was big different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, you wish someone could tell you you're in the good times when you're in the good
right.
times.
Yeah. You know, I remember saying it, like saying, dude, everybody here is in at least the top 10 in their.
But it was
at
normal.
Least.
You know,
it was.
It was not an oddity. It was like, oh, this is normal for guys to squat. This
800
rack
pounds.
This rack is 700 pounds and over. If you can't squat 700,
I know.
the other rack.
Yeah.
Sorry, or go squat with the girls on Sunday. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're not a thoroughbred. You're not playing.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, there was no fucking. Yeah, that was, and it was just wild, the amount of people that were just, you know, I went to all these, you know, world-renowned gyms after that, and it's just like not replicated.
Never.
And the owner was nuts too. I mean, like, the gym was nuts. I lit the damn gym on fire at one time. He didn't give a fuck. Like, anything went there. Nothing was off limits. You know, it's just fucking crazy. Strongest motherfuckers in the world. Crazier than shit. Awesome. Yep. That was an awesome time.
Yeah, those were the days. And, you know, like, and that's kind of my approach, is just, I know, you know, honestly, I wasn't as great as some of those there, but it's like, I know by being around it and pushing myself, like what it takes. And I'll tell guys, like, bro, this ain't for you. Like, it's not.
Right.
You can do so much more than you really think you can. And if you're not willing to fucking let your nuts swing and push it, like, what is the point? Like, this is a fucking stupid sport, man. And it will fucking chew you up and spit you out. It's like, if you're not in it and this ain't really what you want, fucking go play soccer or something.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
But you still love to get up and fucking train all the time, right, JP?
Man, I training is it's just who I am.
Yeah, same.
I just have to, and I'm not going to be the whole mental health guy, but that's the only thing that works for me. I get my training in, I get my little cardio in, my little sprints, my little steps, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And man, sleep like a fucking 8-9 hours a night. I feel good. I feel healthy, and like, I didn't have that. I posted this morning, my resting heart rate was 69. I weighed 384 pounds. I was like, that's fucking huge for me.
Yeah.
Jesus, heart rate PR.
Yeah, right. Big time.
Yeah,
fucking bragger. I think mine's 110 right now.
Well, I believe that. But I just feel good, man. It's just a pivot into something else. Like, I'm never gonna run the creatine through the roof, and I don't like using the word grams for anything unless I'm measuring my food out these days. Like,
or cocaine.
And that's another thing. I came off, like, when I got hurt, and bro, like, my test level was like 136. It was bad, and then I got on just my little TRT.
Girls have that kind of test.
Yeah, it was bad, but I didn't feel terrible. I squatted like 660 for 11, and I went to the place like a day later, and they're like, bro, they showed me. I was like, oh, they gave me a shot right there. They got me on like 190 milligrams, and I get my blood work done, and I donate blood and all that. Bro, I feel like a killing machine at 43. I just feel great.
They're just fucking killing it down in East Texas, man.
Yeah, fucking.
You coaching football too?
What's that?
You coaching football down there too?
Nah, man. The coaching thing, East Texas is so weird. Like, the strength and conditioning coaches are built like fucking brown paper bags. Fucking it's wild. It's a who you know, not what you know down here.
Right.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I don't feel like I coached football when I lived back home. Why isn't my kid playing?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the truth. Your kid's afraid to get hit. He doesn't want to be here. He's just here because dad played football. Like, fuck out of here. I don't feel like dealing with that.
One of my cousins actually coached in East Texas. He's coaching at a town called Texas City.
Yeah,
and
it's
he
right around
won,
here.
I think 2 or 3 state championships, maybe back in the 90s. And he was the AD. I don't know. I don't think he's there anymore, though. But, yeah, he was there, for like 20, 30 years.
Yeah, it's crazy. And that's another thing. Like, that old guard sticks around here. People get in there, and it's just like, hey, that's Jimmy. He goes to church with us. He's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And like I said, it's not. I don't want to get into any of that. I just want to fucking lift weights, create some little fucking pricks that want to lift weights and talk some shit, and fucking that sets my soul on fire. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It works.
It sounds like you're doing good, brother.
Yeah, actually, I am. It's what happens when you fucking move 1,000 miles away from all the shit.
Yeah, no, I always wanted to know. I haven't heard anything from you. Like I said, I went to ELITE FTS maybe about a year ago, and you said you're in and out a couple times and never saw you again. And I have no idea what happened to him after Barbell Central closed. And then just recently, Tom said you're in Texas. So it's good catching up with you again.
Yeah, man, sponsorship is stupid. Fucking, I highly hate it, and I see all these kids want to be ambassadors and stuff. It's like, bro, that is, unless it's like, honestly, the one person that comes to mind every time is like Matt at Pioneer. That'd be the only person I would let any of my guys work with, because that guy cares more about the people than he cares about his bottom line or anything else. Like, that dude is a real one.
Right.
And that is the only fucking person. There's an exception to every rule, but I'm just saying, like, those, bro, fuck out of here. Give you store credit and shit. Like, fucking, what am I going to do? Fucking pay my light bill with T-shirts? Fuck out of here.
Right.
And there's just so much. And, if you don't make this post, you're getting written up. You get written up 2 more times. You're cut. Like, it just ain't the fucking Dallas Cowboys. This is fucking power. You literally knew who I was. That's why I made a scene. Like, what the fuck makes you think I'm going to stick to these rules and shit? So,
Yeah, you're a rule breaker.
Yeah, I just fucking do me, and I mean,
Team
like I said,
nobody.
they knew who
Right.
I was.
Team nobody,
nobody,
right?
dude.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
a
need
real
anybody.
nobody.
Yeah, but that's you. That's how you've always been.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Eventually, you figured it out. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate. I see all these young guys and
20 hours
girls
away.
too. You know, they all want fucking all this notoriety, and I'm sponsored, and I'm an ambassador, and I'm this. But hey, fucking get a total. Who gives a fuck about anything else? Like, that's all it should have. That's all it used to be for us. Bro, I tell these guys all the time. There was nothing better than walking into that shitty ass gym on Saturday. Not one of us said a word to each other. Everybody had their headphones on. You might have got a fucking head nod here and there. And we just fucking squatted until everybody was fucking done. And then it was like, okay, we could talk now. Like, now everybody's fucking recording tricep push downs and fucking.
Yeah,
It's
extreme
crazy.
focus is what you need, man. Extreme fucking focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's in there
Different
to
world.
fucking shoot their shit and fucking hang out and get this video and don't get in my camera angle. And I'm like, oh my god,
Fuck
we just
outta here.
You know, we would just set up one time for our 800, 900,000 pound squats.
I don't even know
Yeah.
what a gym is. I haven't been to a real gym in shit. I don't even remember 10 years.
I remember.
I mean, how many times you been to a real gym, Tom?
Oh,
I mean, I'm talking about before the Barbell Central days. After Barbell, I never went to a
I
gym
never
again.
went back. I never went back. I built
Me
my
and you
own.
both. So I don't even know what it's like going to a
Yeah.
gym.
Like I would go to Zen Zen and stuff like that, and I would go like pop in and squat at places.
I
but-
love Zen. Just that little small intimate, like
Yeah.
me and Junior would sneak out there every once in a while. Like,
Yeah,
I love
Cortland.
that.
Yeah, that was a good little.
Yeah,
spot.
I've been there a couple
Good
times
crew,
too,
good crew
yeah.
of guys. That's obviously gone, but
Yeah, the guy died.
yeah, that didn't.
Oh, did he for real?
Yeah, Bruce.
Bruce did.
He
Holy
died.
shit!
Died on. He had was taken. He's like in Montana, some state, in the rented some motorcycles, and fucking accident, and he died. So they sold
Yeah.
all the equipment. I don't know. The place is no longer a gym, and that kind of all split up again. Everything splits up.
But that was a cool little area.
So,
that
yeah,
little-
that was a
little
nice little spot. But yeah, I've never really
building
been
in the
to
back-
a gym
back of the house
since.
there.
But now I have my own, pretty much. I mean, my
Well,
garage,
same here. I got
so-
that barn, but
Yeah.
I had a shed,
Yeah, I
and now
get-
it's a barn. But
45 minutes an hour, I'm in and out, man. 2-minute rest periods. I'm trying to get a little pump, get moving, get a little GPP in throughout my movement, and I'm fucking gone like the wind.
Yeah.
George St. Pierre.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, JP, I appreciate you coming on the show, giving us.
Yeah, maybe
about
me
an
and
hour.
Tom
Yeah,
will
man.
come down there.
Fuck.
And we're down in East Texas all the time, brother.
Oh, I'm always watching football down there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
We'll get to East Texas. We'll go to Tyler. Yeah, he's gone. He left. I think he's in Mexico, for Christ's sake.
went farther
When's the
south.
last time you guys talked to him? 3 weeks ago? No, yeah, he's been gone for 2 weeks. We think he
2
went to
weeks and
Mexico. We
6
don't know.
days.
Yeah, that's when he's in Alaska next when we interview him in 2 years. Yeah, I'm actually in Alaska, man. I love it. It's colder than
Oh,
hell.
it's so cold. I'm so pale.
Yeah, I love this place.
It's great.
I got a gym up here now. You know, I'm fishing all the time.
Yeah, I'm doing a charter.
Yeah, I'm doing charter fishing boats up here. That's great. It's a good life, you know.
Finally figured it out.
I finally figured it out.
Daughter's running for president.
Yeah, daughters, yeah, vice president.
Yeah, Angelina's president.
Yeah.
Hey, she is president. Fucking, I'm doing all the dumb
Yeah.
shit. I'm getting a good pardon.
Yeah, right. She's vice president with RFK.
Yeah.
Oh,
I told her, it's just next time I think I'm going a little northwest. That'll be my next run away.
Yeah, it'd be like fucking Dexter up there fucking working as a lumberjack.
Fuck it.
man. Well, we appreciate you
Yeah.
coming on kind of short notice.
Awesome
JP.
talking to you,
I'm
brother.
glad you reached back out and we were able to line this up and catch up a little bit, brother.
Yeah, it was definitely cool to talk about the good old days.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, man. Wild. Good times.
Shit. Well, JP, until we talk to you again in Alaska, brother.
All right.
Good luck.
We'll see you
Yeah.
in 7 years.
Catch you guys in a decade.
Okay, bye.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
That was pretty good, man.
Man, JP, huh?
Hey, that sounds
You
like
wanted
he's doing
more
great. I
guests.
had
I
no
get more
idea.
guests. Yeah, he was kind of like I don't know. To me, he was. I mean, I wouldn't say not like Derek Kendall, but like when he was done with it, he was fucking done. Like off Instagram, that's how Derek was. Like,
But he
they're both just
wasn't.
Like, I'm fucking
I don't
out.
know what it was. It was
Well, he
weird.
didn't post on his personal for 4 years. He still hasn't.
Yeah, but I guess you're right.
And he'd like pop
Yeah.
back up and
Because he
out
wasn't
and in.
training.
Right.
I mean, that was his whole gimmick.
Right.
It'd be like me if I wasn't training. I don't know. It's just it's your whole image or his whole image was training, squatting,
Right.
and then he leaves. When he left us, he still was doing good. right? He wrote for Elite FTS.
Yeah.
That seems pretty good. Then he trained with Louis Simmons. Shit, who wouldn't want to do that, you know? And then, after that, years. Like I said, 2019, I had no idea.
Yeah. It's funny that, like, doing all that in his best time was with us at Barbell Central.
Yeah.
You know,
and that
wild.
group, he said, he's been Elite FTS, Westside.
Yeah.
Those barbell days were fucking awesome, man.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
You don't know. We did know it was good, but, man, didn't know it was that fucking good.
Yeah, because we'd always have, like, the team powerlifting meets, and we'd always, like, oh, which team won? Or, like, we would dominate.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
So it was like, to me, it wasn't a thing. Like, we were
No.
the fucking best. Like, oh, shit.
God, but it helped push everybody, man. There's no way I'd have squatted over 800 pounds if I didn't go out there.
God, I remember hitting, like, 750 for doubles after working late.
Yeah.
Come back in Saturday.
It's because you didn't want to let the guy down next to you.
Right, and
Like-
if I want to squat on that rack, I better squat over 700.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't want you to fucking beat me.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Tails
we
is
were going
younger
back
than me,
forth.
and he's smaller than me. I better fucking out squat this motherfucker.
Yeah, that was fucking wild times, dude.
But yeah, that just pushed the hell out of you. And that's what you need. You need guys to push you, or you're going to be fucking shit.
You're gonna be fucking shit.
I mean, you're going to be good, right?
yeah, but you're not be the,
But you're not going to be as good as you could be. Bam.
Damn.
You fucking idiot. We've been on here too long.
We have too many
So
hours
it's fucking
long.
true.
Yeah.
So true.
100%, dude.
I mean, I know. I mean, I don't know how far you were driving from DeKalb or Sycamore, right? I was driving from Plainfield.
Well, at first, yeah, but then I moved to Montgomery.
Oh, you're there.
So
a
I
little
was driving
closer.
like 7 minutes or 15 minutes.
Dude, I was leaving work early to fucking train out there at night sometimes.
I couldn't do that if I was married.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't. No, with the way my schedule is
Right now is way different.
It's terrible. Like I wouldn't. There's no way.
Well, you had no kids.
But I had no kids.
So
And I
it-
was single
times are a lot
I
different.
was single for most of Barbell Central.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
remember
I was
going
even
there. I remember
dating
Karen. I think the first time, that was so true. I got home. I think it was supposed to start at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night or something, right? Bench.
Yeah, it was like a 7 o'clock start, and then
Right. They got there like at
8:30,
10:30. Yeah.
10,
I think it was
9,
like 10 o'clock by the time we started.
Yeah.
So we didn't get over like 1
Bullshit,
o'clock.
Hang out, put their shoes on.
Now I'm going home. It's 2 a.m. Where the fuck you been? I say I just got done training. Oh, you been training for 6 hours? Like, yeah, it's with the Lilliebridges didn't start. That's how they do it. I don't know. That was like the first night, and then obviously after that she got it right. But
Yeah, I remember we'd stay up like so late Thursday nights. I remember coming back to my apartment because I lived with Natalie at the time.
right.
And she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I just got done training." She's like, "What the fuck?"
I
time?"
know.
I go, "I'm
People
going
are
back."
fucking. The bars are closed.
Yeah, and then it would be like I get up work at 5 a.m. and go.
Yeah.
I think I was a meter reader then.
You're walking
Yeah,
meters,
I was-
shitting
I
in
was
people's
walking
yards.
meters, shitting people's yards.
Yeah.
And then fucking, the very next Saturday, 9 a.m., which would be like noon eventually when time they showed up,
Yep.
you'd start squatting and
Yeah.
do it all over again. It's like, holy
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
And they'd be at the gym sometimes like 8 o'clock at night.
Uh huh.
I'm like, holy fuck.
Well, they still do it. I see it. I see them post once in a while. Ernie and
Yeah,
Eric and
I don't keep up with them. So
I see them. They're still doing the same shit. They're still posting. Nobody's in the gym. It's fucking midnight.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what they like to train, I guess.
Fucking vampires.
Mm-hmm.
So
Man, that was awesome. That was good.
good episode.
I thought he was long gone, dude. Like I said, no clue.
Yeah. Now you know.
I thought hell, he could have been in prison. Been there before.
Yeah, you've been there before. Yeah. JP.
Good dude, though. Like I said, I first met him way before any of that.
Yeah, right. At 5-star?
At 5-star in Joliet, he was there with this guy Andy Stickney or something. His name was.
Yeah, I remember that
They
guy.
were training together, and then I was training with Craig Durkowski and Chad Green, all those idiots, right? And then those guys would train with us too. Then then barbell. Well, it was Jacked or the one before that, right? What was the one
was
before
Jacked.
that? No, before Jacked.
I went to Jack.
Pro Gym.
Oh, it was Pro
There was
Gym.
Pro Gym. I was
Yeah,
there a
that's
little
right.
bit. Then Jacked,
Same gym,
and then
right? Are you saying Pro
no
Gym?
Pro
Trinity?
Gym was off of Orchard Road.
I never went there.
Yeah, that was a cool
Oh,
gym.
Jack changed owners, I think. Right?
I don't know. It was always that Byron Hickson or whatever. Byron.
Oh, well, no, it changed owners.
Pro
like 2
Gym,
years
they
ago.
didn't get along with that owner. Pro Gym, something happened there, I think.
Yeah.
Right? And then everybody moved then
That's
to Jacked.
right. I don't think I remember going to Pro Gym.
I was at Pro
remember-
Gym a couple
I remember all
times.
of us going to Jacked.
Well, that was the big place.
Yeah.
But it started over there in Pro Gym, then to Jacked, and then from Jacked, because I was like, hey, do you want me to buy a pass here? He's like, hey, no, we're going to Barbell Central, but it's going to be like another month. I said, all right. So I just keep coming. Never bought anything, right? I think I paid for like a one-day pass once, was probably training fucking there like, 20 times.
Yeah.
And then I went to Barbell Central, right? That's when everybody, barbell, obviously, was awesome for
That
probably
was-
2 to 3 years span.
Yeah, about 2-3 years, and then I went.
And then right at the end, maybe the last 8,
Everybody
9
started
months,
leaving.
it was because everything was gone. Shit's leaking. The fucking lights are. I mean, everything was just weird.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, one day the door's locked.
Yep.
And that was it. That's when everybody went their separate ways, man. It's like the ending of a really good sitcom that you watch for a long time.
And just
And
next
then
day, it's not on anymore.
They just, like the ending, like they shut the door to the apartment like a Three's Company. Remember, he looks into the fucking room, and they shuts the door, and the fucking show's over with. That's how it felt when Barbell left. I remember looking in there, and the doors are locked, and I'm like, I walked away. That's it. It's over.
Yep. The good days.
Mm-hmm. And that's when the shed came for me,
Yeah.
And that's when you started getting equipment in your garage. The first house.
Basement.
Was it the basement first?
I had some stuff in when I lived in DeKalb in my garage, but I didn't really use it because I went to Fitworks. And then after I got my old lady pregnant, it was the basement in my rental because remember all your shit was in my garage.
That one house. Yeah.
And then it was the garage in the next place. Now
But that wasn't too long. Was that 3 months, 4 or 5 months? It wasn't long, right?
of what?
Of being in that house.
I was there
Training.
for like 10 months.
You trained there for 10 months?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I moved to St. Charles.
Yeah.
We were all doing our own thing then.
Yeah, I like that. Even the
2.5 car garage one.
the first one, and then you had a second one there, right?
My first house I bought there.
Yeah. So, but
Had a
you
nice-
rented one for a year, right?
Yeah, almost a year.
And then you moved down the street, like the 2 blocks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that second one was pretty nice.
Yeah,
that was a
and
big fucking.
That whoever built that built it right.
Yeah, it was
It
nice.
had a big fucking heater in it, and it was perfect for the gym setup.
Yeah, your gym's awesome too, but
Yeah, no.
I mean,
obviously, all
perfect.
of ours are way better.
you got everything. But yeah, it just was a progression. Same here. I had a shed. If you had more than 2 people, people had to stand against the wall or outside.
God, that
You
was,
know?
it used to smell so bad in that fucking place.
Oh
too.
God, yeah, especially in the winter. Wasn't bad in the summer. We could open it up. It felt bigger.
Yep.
Everything always looked bigger on camera. So people would always come there and be like, I thought this was so much bigger. I'm like, it's camera angles, brother. This is a 1-car garage, for Christ's sakes.
Shit, barely.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was something.
But now, yeah, I'm living in fucking hog heaven over here.
Hog heaven.
2 good episodes in a row.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
Can't
go
get-
home,
Can't
man.
get better than this. GeneralLeathercraft.com, Matt Hayden at Pioneer_Fit on Instagram. Go there for leather belt needs. He is having a sale, I believe, next weekend. So if you want something custom for Christmas, he can guarantee that it'll be in if you order. And everything will be on sale, including, I believe, there'll be a discount on the sleeves as well.
2 biggest sales of the year for him.
Yeah, he only does 2 a year. So check his shit out in the next week. And support him because he supports us. Sub-Zero Cold Plunge as well. Code SUMMER gets you $500 off. Buy my brother out. Make him have to reorder new ones. Buy everything that he has in his garage. Take care of him. He takes care of us. Be Better Official. Dad Challenge is underway. Custom coaching, template coaching, mentorship, and my new shirt, Slut for Fall, came out yesterday. Well, I officially got my first one in yesterday from my nanny. So shout out to Amy getting my shirt in. She got more coming.
Annie the nanny.
Coming this week. I'm only going to open it up for like a couple weeks, and then I'm going to shut it down. So if you want one, Slut for Fall, check it out. Be Better Official underneath the apparel page. Be your first shirt there. T-shirts, long sleeves, and crew neck sweatshirts. One of my favorite shirts because it's one of my favorite seasons, Finn. I've been to 3 pumpkin patches already.
God.
I'm killing it, dude.
What a loser. 3
Go-
pumpkin
I
patches?
go there, I get bourbon and fucking apple cider, and walk around.
Oh, I didn't even know they did that.
All of them. All of them have fucking
Bourbon
bars.
and apple cider.
Oh, it's good.
This is vodka and apple cider. That's better?
That's good too.
I've never had bourbon and apple cider.
Bourbon's
I
good.
might be fighting that.
Yeah.
I can't better not drink
Or
that.
they have like slushies, bourbon slushies with apple cider. Oh,
That's good?
It's good. Trust me. You gotta
Sounds
hit
like I'm going to a pumpkin patch very soon.
Yeah.
I got Sunday off.
Check out HFB Supplements for all your supplement needs. He's got new clothes and HFB apparel for new.
Oh, yeah. Alpha stuff is out. If you're not a member of the Alphas and you'd like to be an Alpha with the Alpha nickname, which I can't believe. We've been doing this for 4 years. There's still people getting
new
nicknames.
fans.
Still
New
new
fans, dude.
people getting. So I got a lot of nicknames to give out. You can do that. Or the shirt. It says, may you never go to hell, but always be on your way on the back. I like the color combo is a charcoal with red ink. That is out right now on the site live. And then we got a big drop coming. I think it is probably Monday. I'm not sure. But it is all of the hoodies, 4 different styles, joggers, and 2 or 3 T-shirts that go with it. So a big drop coming here in the next week.
Big drop.
And then, we also made a lot of other screens for a lot of other shirts that is also coming in the next 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah. So if you guys like this podcast, you like what we're hearing, we don't get paid to do this. Matt obviously takes care of us, but we spend it all on equipment. Finn's got some fancy lights. I got fancy lights in my house. There's red bar lights, like $400 a pop. The equipment, the boards, the camera, everything's really expensive. Tim took care of me with a cold plunge, not so much Finn. But so typically when we do these, we talk. It's like it's not really a paid thing to do. So if you do like it and you do want to support us, it does help keep pushing us to keep putting out new shit, keep putting out good content, giving you guys stuff to listen to. So if you do want to support us, buy some supplements, buy a T-shirt from me, buy a sweatsuit from Finn, instead of going to fucking Target and getting something from Nike,
and the people that support our show,
clothes.
Right, like Pioneer Fit,
right,
or the people that sponsor us. You like, why wouldn't you buy from them? They're helping us. Like, we like these other people too, and they help us. So buy from them, right?
Yep.
I mean, the shit, like Icon Meals or something like that sponsors me. That's what I always tell them. These guys have helped me for years, and they're a good company. Why would you not go support them?
Right.
They support me. Pioneer Fit supports me, you, the show, everything. If you're going to buy a fucking belt, buy it from fucking Pioneer Fit.
Right.
So help them because they help us too, and we love those guys for helping us.
Yeah, 100%. So, if you guys keep like what you're hearing, Finn's, his livelihood, his business, his family.
Yeah, we wouldn't be living here. Right?
I mean, you'd probably be doing all right. Karen would be working.
No, we'd be doing all right, yeah.
But this is what they do full time. Finn just goes to the prison for a couple days a week because he has to.
I go every day of the week. Well, that's true. Not every day, but. Yeah, it's true. Mrs. Barbell literally, like I said.
That's her life.
And the thing.
This is her nightmare.
This is it. She literally, not many people do that, make every single thing, It's a pain in the ass. I have to spray those screens out. Other than that, I mean, Miss Barbell makes everything else. I do the one shit job, and she makes everything else. I come up with ideas, but she also comes up with some of the ideas.
Yeah.
But, she comes in here, slaves away on that fucking thing over there for hours, dragging the ink, cleaning everything, then coming over here and then shipping it out every morning and then driving it down the road to the fucking local post office. Yeah. It's a husband and wife thing. There is nobody else. So everything you get comes directly from us, from her pulling the damn ink.
Yep.
That's basically why there's beer on it.
Same thing as me as my nanny. I tell her this is what I want. She makes it better. Well, and she slaves away and makes it, and then I sell it.
That's true. You started working with your nanny now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not going to say anything else.
It's the same, but it's exactly different.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Exactly, man. So support us, motherfuckers.
If you guys like it, support it. Buy some shirts. Helps us out. Helps keep pushing us to keep going. And this podcast, we have to take time away from our families. My kids are probably crying in their beds right now. Probably because they don't want to go to sleep, and I don't have to hear it because I'm here with Finn having drinks. Yeah, so, we're all making sacrifices.
It's true.
So, show a little compassion. But if you guys do like our stuff, if you want to get some good products, HFB Supplements has the best BCAAs and pre-workout either side of the Mississippi, depending on where you order. So please support us if you guys, and especially around this Christmas season. We got some, Finn always has good Christmas shirts come out, and
the humping of the deer. Right? I just looked at last year's one.
Yeah. So if you like what you guys hear, support us because we like doing this. We have fun doing it. It just kind of keeps us going.
God damn, we've been doing it for years. What are we going to do on the 200th episode? It's coming up, motherfucker.
I don't know, we'll talk about it next time.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Shut up. Shut up, Karen. I'm drunk, dude. This fucking drink. I don't know.